question is, the coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3800. The coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3800. Later, she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. Use substitution method. Actually, there is a title in the beginning. Let me write it. Use substitution method. The other method, elimination, I already discussed, so I don't want to explain the elimination type. Use substitution method. There is a title for this problem. So the coach of there are 2 items here. Have you noticed that there are 2 items? 7 bats and 6 balls. 7 bats and 6 balls. Okay. So there are 2 items. What is our question? Find the cost of bat and ball. That is our question. What is the cost of bat and ball? So let us assume that the cost of a single bat, cost of a bat and ball, right? Cost of a bat X rupees and cost of a ball is Y. We assume that because that is our question. It is our question. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. So I started with an assumption, cost of a bat X, cost of a ball Y. I want the value of X and Y. Now read the first sentence. A cricket team buys 7 bats. So what is the price of 7 bats? A single bat price is X rupees. So 7 bat price will be 7X rupees. Simple logic. A single bat has X rupees. So 7 bat has price 7 times X plus, and 6 balls. 1 ball has the price Y rupees. So 6 balls has the price 6 times Y. This is the total cost. The coach has to purchase 7 bats and 6 balls. 7 bat has cost 7 times X plus 6 balls has the cost 6 times Y. This is the total cost. This total cost is given as 3800. Equation number 1. Then another situation. She buys 3 bats. What is the price of 3 bats? 3 times X. Later she buys 3 bats. 3 bats has the price 3X. 3 bats has the price 3X plus. And 5 balls. 5 balls has the price 5Y. Correct? So 3X plus 5Y will be the total price. If she buys 3 bat and 5 balls, this will be the total price. Given us 1750. Given us 1750, equation number 2. I want X and Y. Now I want to use substitution method. So substitution method means you have to select one of the equation from this. Select one of the equation, either 1 or 2. Make the selected equation as either X equal to 4 or Y equal to 4. I will explain, don't worry. Let me select the second equation, because compared to the first equation, the second equation is appeared to be having symbol look. Clear? The number is smaller compared to first one. So substitution method means you have to select one of the equation, and from that selected equation you have to convert it as either X equal to 4 or Y equal to 4. I will explain that. It's very simple. Let me consider the second equation. Can I take this 5y to the other side? Yes, no problem. So let me take 5y to the other side. We get 3x equal to, from second, okay, from second, 3x equal to 1750 minus 5y. 1750 minus 5y. Then in the next step, can I take this 3 to the other side? This is 3 into, right? 3 into, that 3 go to the other side, becomes divided by 3. X equal to 1750 minus 5y divided by 3. So if you want to use substitution method, you have to select one of the equation, rearrange it, make it either x equal to or y equal to form. Now you got this equation. Now you have to substitute. You have to substitute this in the other equation. Other means first one. You have to substitute this in the first equation. This is the substitution method. So I'm going to substitute the value of x in the first equation. The value of x is this. Clear? The value of, one minute, the value of x is this. I am going to substitute the value of x here. So the first equation reduces to, becomes 7 times x, right? The first equation is what? 7 times x. What is this x? The x is this one, 1750, this one. So x is replaced by this one. Use bracket. Always use bracket. When you do the substitution, always use bracket. Now 7x is written now. 7x is written. Then 6y is there. Is equal to 3800. So I got this equation. I want to reduce it. Reduce it. How? The number is much larger. You have to be careful when you do the addition, subtraction or multiplication. You must be careful. Let me take the 7 inside the bracket. 7 into 1750. When you do the calculation, never make mistakes. 7 into 1750. 7 can be taken inside the bracket. You know that. It is 12250 minus. Again 7 going to the inside the bracket. 7 into 5y. 7 into 5, 35 y. All divided by 3 plus, let there be some bracket, 6y by 1. Is there any mistake? If I write 6y as 6y by 1, is there any mistake? No mistake. Just for addition, okay? The right side is 3800. Now I am going to add two fractions. To add two fractions, we have to do the cross multiplication like this. Cross multiplication means that multiply like this. 1 into this, this number itself. 12250. 12250 minus 35y. Plus sign is there. Plus is written. Now cross multiply like this. In this way we add the fractions. We add the fractions in this way. Cross multiplication. First multiply these two. I have written. Plus multiply these numbers. 6y into 3. 6y into 3 is what? 6y into 3 is what? 18y. All divided by, denominator is 3 into 1, correct? 3 into 1. It's 3. Right side is 3800. So in the next step, what we can do, 12250 is there. 12250 is there. What is this? Minus 35y plus 18y. Minus 35y plus 18y. Is it not difficult. Minus 35 plus 18 will be minus 17y. If you don't understand, you can ask me. When I interact with you, you can ask me. Minus 35y plus 18y will be minus 17y. Divided by 3 is equal to 3800. Now let me do one thing. I can send this 3 to the other side. This divided by 3 becomes into 3 in the other side. Correct. Divide by 3 becomes into 3 in the other side. So 12250 minus 17y is equal to, let me reduce some steps, 3 into 3800. This 3 go to the other side. 3 into 3800. Let me do the multiplication. 3 into 3800. 11400. This number is much larger. I told you. You have to do carefully. Okay. Then let me do the rearrangement. This 12250. Let me send to the other term. I mean towards right. Minus 17y is equal to 11400 minus 12250. I don't want to discuss the subtraction and multiplication. You can try it. Okay, you can try it. Minus 17y equal to 11400 minus 12250. You will get a negative number, no doubt. You will be getting a negative number. Smaller minus larger, definitely negative number. Take the difference of them. Let me take the difference, 1 minute. What is that? 12250. 12250 minus 11400. 850. I got 850. So y equal to, you may immediately cancel negative sign both sides. If negative sign is common in both left hand side and right hand side, you can cancel it. 17y equal to 850. So y equal to 850 divided by 70. 850 divided by 70. Let me check. Yes, y equal to 50 rupees. Y equal to 50 rupees. At the end you may write the symbol. Okay. Now I got y equal to 50. Y equal to 50, then I want to find out x. So right now I got the cost of the ball. Cost of the ball is 50. Now I want to find the cost of bat, I mean x. Okay. So the continuation of the previous step, continuation. I got y. Now I want the value of x. Bat, what is the cost of bat? Remember, I have a formula for finding x. Look at this. Isn't it better? Yes, if I use this one, I will directly get x. So this is much convenient. I got the value of y. Just simply substitute the value of y here. You will directly get x. Understood? So I am going to use that one. Let me write it again. Let me write the equation. That equation again. What is that? X equal to 1750. X equal to 1750 minus 5y by 3. I got the value of y. What is y? Y equal to 50. I got the value of y as 50. I got the value of y as 50. So 5 into 50, correct? 5 into 50, okay. Or 250, okay. No need of any additional steps. You can reduce some steps. 5 into 50, 250. All divided by 3. You will get 1500 by 3. Is it correct? Yes. 1500 by 3 or x equal to 500. At the end, you must write the conclusion.
Sir.
So, look here. I got the value of y 50. Okay, I have already got the value of y as 50. So, here you can see there is a term 5y. Here, can I put y equal to 50? Here, yes, definitely I can substitute the value of y 50. So this term will be 5 into 50. Correct. 5 into 50 is what? 5 into 50, 250. Now, so at the end you must write the conclusion. The cost of bat is X, which is 500. So at the end you have to write the conclusion. So cost of bat is equal to cost of a bat is equal to rupees 500, and cost of a ball is Y, right? Ball is Y, 50 rupees. You must write the conclusion at the end, 50 rupees. So this is the way. Look at this question. The taxi charges. This is very, very important problem. I have seen this as a case study question. I have seen it. The taxi charges in a city consists of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. I repeat. The taxi charges in a city consists of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is 105, and for a journey of 15 km, the charge is 155. What are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer? How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? So two questions are there in this question. There are two problems. So the taxi in a city, the taxi charges will be how much? There will be a fixed charge and the price for the distance covered. I mean charge for the distance covered. The two things I have to find out. The fixed charges and the charge per kilometer. You can think like that. You can think like that. There is a taxi. Okay, there is a taxi. Fixed charge means just to sit, just to enter the car. Okay, you can think like that. Just to enter the car, you have to pay some money. Understood? Think like that. Many students have a doubt about fixed charge. That is why I'm telling like this. Fixed charge means just to enter the taxi, you have to pay some money. And for the distance traveling, for traveling some distance, you have to pay another money. So two amount you have to pay. One amount is fixed charge. Just to enter the taxi, you have to pay some money plus. And another amount is for the distance traveled. The two charges to be added, that will be the total taxi charge. So let us make an assumption that the fixed charge, we have to find it. Fixed charge is equal to X rupees. We have to find it, fixed charge and charge per kilometer. Charge per kilometer, per 1 kilometer. For 1 kilometer journey, how much charge? Clear. Charge per kilometer. We have to find it. We assume that it is Y rupees. So fixed charge X. Fixed charge means just to sit inside the taxi, you have to pay some money. And the distance travel, you have to pay another money. Okay. So that is the way. So the first sentence, for the distance of 10 km, the charge paid is 105. For 10 km journey, for 10 km, let me write it in words, then you will not have any confusion. For 10 km journey, what is the taxi charge? For 10 km journey, what is the taxi charge? The fixed amount plus, the fixed amount will be always there. The fixed amount plus, so not 10 kilometer, not kilogram. Fixed amount plus 10 times Y. Why 10 times Y? For 1 kilometer journey, the charge is Y rupees. For single kilometer, for 1 kilometer, the charge is Y rupees. So for 10 kilometer journey, the charge will be 10 times Y. So the total amount will be the fixed charge plus the 10 kilometer journey, the amount will be 10 times Y. This is given as 105. Let it be equation number 1. Now then another situation is for a journey of 15 kilometer. Let me write in words. For a journey of 15 kilometer. For 15 kilometer journey, how much will be the taxi charge? The fixed amount will be always there. Plus 1 kilometer journey, the fee taxi charge is y rupees. 1 kilometer y rupees. So for 15 kilometer, 15 times y. 15 times y is equal to how? What is the price? What is the price? 155. 155, equation number 2. Remember, there is a title. Before this question there was a title. Solve the following equations using substitution method. So there was a title in the beginning. So only substitution method has to be used. In final exam, if the method is not specified, you can use any method. Because in the earlier classes we studied elimination method. So in question, in exam, the method, if the method is not mentioned, you can use any method. Either elimination method or substitution method. But if the method is clearly specified, you must use that method. So there is a title, only use substitution method. So I am going to use substitution method. I have to find out x and y. For substitution method, you have to select one of the equation. You have to select one of the equation. Anything you can select. Let me select first one. Let me select first one. Either write it as x equal to or y equal to. X equal to is better, I think, here, right? X equal to what? Can I take this 10y to the other side? Is it okay? Yes. 10y can be taken to the other side. So the first equation becomes x equal to 105 minus 10y. Is that okay? X equal to 105 minus 10y. Substitute this in this other one, I mean second one. Substitute this in the second one. What is the second one? All of you please listen carefully. The second one is x plus 15y equal to 155. What is x here? In the second equation, what is x? What is x? X is 105 minus 10y. So I am going to replace x by 105 minus 10y. So x is replaced by 105 minus 10y. Plus 15y is there. After that 15y equal to 155. So this is 105 minus 10y plus 15y. Minus 10 plus 15 will be 5. Simple, right? Minus 10y plus 15y will be 5y equal to 155. 105 can be taken to the other side. 5y equal to 155 minus 105. Or 5y equal to, what is this? 50, correct? Y equal to 50 by 5. These are simple steps, right? 50 by 5. Or y equal to 10. I got y equal to 10. Now I want x. I want to find out both x and y. So x, it's very simple because I have a direct formula for finding x. I am going to use this one. I will directly get x. I want to use that one. X equal to what? 105 minus 10y. X is 105 minus 10 times y. Let me write that step. 105 minus 10 times y. 10 times 10. X equal to 105 minus 100. Correct. Or x equal to 5. X equal to 5. So the conclusion is required. Let me write the conclusion here. The conclusion is the fixed charge. That is X. The fixed charge is X. It is 5 rupees. The fixed charge is 5 rupees and the charge per kilometer. Charge per kilometer is equal to Y rupees, that is rupees 10. The first part is over. So you please write down how much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 kilometer. I want to travel 25 kilometer by taxi. How much charge shall I pay? 25 kilometer. So the continuation of the question, for 25 kilometer journey, how much shall I pay? The cost, the taxi charge is equal to, the fixed charge will be always there. And remember, for 1 kilometer journey, I have to pay Y rupees. For 1 kilometer journey, the charge is Y rupees. For 25 kilometer journey, 25 times Y. This much amount I have to pay. For 25 kilometer journey, the charge will be X plus 25Y. I got the value of X and Y. What is that? I got the value of X as 5. X is 5. Let me substitute X as 5. 25 into Y. What is Y? Y is 10. So 5 plus 250. The amount is 255 rupees. Okay. The second part is over now. 255 rupees I have to pay. Look at this question. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. There is a fraction. That fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. So how to start? I will explain. We assume that the fraction. Assume the fraction as. Fraction means what? Fraction means X by Y. Like 1 by 3, 7 by 5, 11 by 5. All these are fractions. We have to find out a fraction. We make an assumption that X by Y is the required fraction. X is said to be numerator and Y is said to be denominator. So initially I make an assumption this as the fraction. Now the first sentence says that if we add 2 to both numerator and denominator, to both numerator and denominator, fraction becomes 9 by 11. So I am going to add 2 to the both numerator and denominator. Numerator is X, 2 is added. Denominator is Y, 2 is added. So if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, the fraction becomes 9 by 11. Mentioned in the question. Let me simplify this equation. We have studied in the lower classes. If two fractions are equal, you can do the cross multiplication. Meaning that product of these two will be equal to product of these two. If two fractions are equal, the cross product will be same. Cross product means this product will be equal to this product. I want to simplify it. So let me do the multiplication. 11 into X plus 2. Cross multiplication 11 into X plus 2 is equal to 9 into Y plus 2. Is that okay? Cross multiplied. Let me open the bracket. Let me open the bracket. 11 can be taken inside the bracket. 11x, 11 into 2, 22. Right side, 9y plus 9 into 2, 18. I want all the variables in the left hand side. I want all the variables x and y to be in the left hand side, the numbers to be there in the right side. I prefer that. So 9y taken to the left side. So left side will be 11x minus 9y. Right side will be 18 minus 22. Okay, let me write that step. 18 minus 22. I did an arrangement. So in the next step, 11x minus 9y is equal to, what is this? Minus 4. Equation number 1. Now what is the next? The second one is, if 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, our fraction is x by y. Our fraction is x by y. If 3 is added to numerator and denominator, right? 3 is added to both numerator and denominator. Our fraction was x by y. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, the fraction becomes 5 by 6. It's simple, right? You understood the statement. If 3 is added, the fraction becomes 5 by 6. I want to simplify this equation. If two fractions are equal, I can do the cross multiplication like this. Meaning that 6 into x plus 3. 6 into x plus 3 is equal to 6 into x plus 3 equal to 5 into y plus 3. Is that okay? 6 into x plus 3 equal to 5 into y plus 3. Now you can open the bracket. You can open the bracket. 6x. 6 into 3, 18. 5 into y, 5y. 5 into 3, 15. Again, I want all the variables to be there in the left hand side. I want the variables in the left hand side. So I got one more equation, 6x. This 5y becomes minus 5y here. This 18 go to the other side. 15 minus 18, correct? 15 minus 18. 15 minus 18 will be minus 3. I got two equations. One is this. I must use substitution method. I got two equations. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. I have to solve it. I have to solve it. Okay. Now how to solve by substitution method? To solve by substitution method, you have to select one of the equation. I have two equations right now. Select any of the equation, convert to either x equal to or y equal to 4. You can select anything, no problem. Let it be first one or second one. Whichever you may select, you will be getting same answer. From first equation, let me take this minus 9y to the other side. I want x. Minus 9y taken to the other side. So I get 11x is equal to minus 9y becomes plus 9y in the other side. 11x equal to 9y minus 4. This one. Okay. So what is x now? 11 will go to the other side. This 11 will go to the other side. X will be 9y minus 4 divided by 11. X is 9y minus 4 divided by 11. I got this from 1. I got it from 1. you have to substitute in the second. I got this from 1, substitute it in the second equation. Let me write the first equation once again. What is that? Sorry, substitute in 2. Sorry, substitute in 2. Tell me what is second equation? Substitute in 2. This one has to be substitute in 2. 6 into x is there. 6 into x becomes 6 into x becomes what? 6 into x becomes what? 6 into x. X is this one. X is this one. 9y minus 4 by 11. This x is to be replaced by this. 9y minus 4 by 11. 9y minus 4 by 11. 6x is written. Minus 5y. Minus 5y to be written. And the right side is what? Right side is minus 3. And let me write the steps here. So what I am doing is x equal to this one to be substituted in second equation. So x is this one. The second equation is what? 6 into x. The second equation is what? 6 into x. So the second equation is 6 into x. 6 into x. What is x? What is x? X is 9y minus 4 by 11. X is 9y minus 4 by 11. Then minus 5y is equal to minus 3. So very simple thing. The value of x, I got the value of x. That x I am going to substitute in second equation. Okay, I got this one. Finish it. So 6. Let me open. Can I open it? Yes. 6 into 9y. I think you can see everything. 6 into 9y. 6 into 9, 54y. Minus 6 into 4, 28. 24. Minus 5y by 1. Minus 5y by 1 is equal to minus 3. Is that okay? Clear? Understood?